David Copperfield is a novel written by Charles Dickens and first published as a serial from 1849 to 1850, with the complete novel being released in 1850. It is considered one of Dickens's most autobiographical works, drawing heavily from his own experiences and depicting the social and economic conditions of 19th-century England. The story follows the life of its protagonist, David Copperfield, from his birth to his adulthood. David is born in the town of Blunderstone, Suffolk, England, to a young widow named Clara Copperfield. His father died before he was born, and his mother remarries a cruel and abusive man named Edward Murdstone, who brings his strict sister, Miss Murdstone, to live with them. David's childhood is marked by the harsh treatment he receives from his stepfather and the Murdstones. After the death of his mother, David is sent to London to live with his eccentric and kind-hearted aunt, Betsy Trotwood. Under her care, he finds solace and receives an education. He also befriends the optimistic and cheerful Mr. Wilkins Micawber, who becomes an influential figure in his life. However, when Betsy Trotwood's financial situation deteriorates, David is sent to work in a blacking factory while living in poverty. David's fortunes change when he escapes from the factory and decides to run away to his great-aunt Betsy's house in Dover. There, he is taken in by Betsy's lawyer, Mr. Whitfield, and his daughter Agnes. David forms a deep bond with Agnes, who becomes his lifelong friend and confidant. He also encounters Uriah Heep, a cunning and manipulative clerk who eventually gains control over the Whitfield household through his scheming. As David grows into adulthood, he attends school and pursues a career as a proctor, a type of lawyer. He falls in love with and marries Dora Spenlow, a young and naive woman with whom he shares a bittersweet marriage. Despite their love, Dora's delicate nature and inability to take on domestic responsibilities lead to financial difficulties and personal tragedies. After Dora's death, David realizes his deep affection for Agnes and proposes to her. They marry and find happiness together, supporting each other through various challenges. David's career flourishes, and he becomes a successful writer. Throughout the novel, Dickens introduces a rich cast of characters who represent different social classes and moral values. He highlights themes such as social inequality, the importance of personal integrity, the damaging effects of abusive authority figures, and the power of love and friendship. The story also explores the consequences of personal choices and the potential for redemption and personal growth. David Copperfield is praised for its vivid characterizations, engaging storytelling, and its portrayal of the social realities of Victorian England. It remains one of Dickens's most beloved and enduring works, reflecting his own journey from childhood hardships to literary success.